Affinity is absolutely insane. I'm just gonna say it. I love this deck because it does so many busted things. We get off to an insane league. So close. If it wasn't for energy to getting that 5-0 today, I'm telling you, like, Kappa Cannoneer has to be one of the single craziest threats I've ever seen. It is the most uninteractable thing you will ever come across in any game of Magic. Ward 4 might as well be friggin' hexproof, right? It's just like insult to injury. And the fact that it's unblockable against permanent counters, on top of that, you have Imskir Iron-Eater on top of the Thought Monitor, just giving you like so much card draw. And then Leyline Axe in this 5-0 list that I took that just memes out. Like, sometimes you just get this out from your opening hand, allowing you to enable a Mox Opal sooner. Lavaspur Boots should always be in any Urza Saga package, and so should Shadowspear. Like, both of these cards are everything in here is absolutely insane. Alongside the Cranial Ram, we literally get to use every single part of this deck at some point. Urza Saga is an insane Magic card. Wait till you get to game 3 where I bumble. Like, folks, I'm just warning you right now, I make some mistakes in the latter half of this league. Game 3 and beyond, I can't explain myself. I'm forgetting some lines. But the fact that this deck can come back like that is crazy. Just watch the games. Affinity's friggin' busted. Play this list. Imskir Affinity. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this one. It's actually, okay. Honestly, okay. It's actually not the worst thing in the world. It's honestly 1, 2, 3. Immediately get Mox Opal. I can cast a Metallic Rebuke. Honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world. Just don't go turn 1 Ragavan. You know? Just don't go turn 1 Ragavan. All right. Pass right through. All right. To my turn here. Ornithopter's kind of nice. We'll go Darksteel Citadel. We'll go Mox Opal. Darksteel Citadel. Mox Opal. Cast the Springleaf Drum. That's the 3rd artifact. Yeah. So we got 4 artifacts out. Access to 2 more mana to 6. I can cast the Kappa Cannoneer. I should be able to just cast the... Oh no, I have to... No. Sorry, that's improvise. Okay. I can cast Metallic Rebuke. I will Thought Monitor next turn. I can play Mistvault Bridge, Thought Monitor. Yeah. And then if I can resolve Kappa Cannoneer, that's big dubs. Big dubs. Just pretty much like this becomes an unbeatable threat. If this is Dimir, Kappa Cannoneer becomes an unbeatable threat. So that's just got to be the priority. Oh. You don't say. Okay. Okay, there are cards. I don't know how to feel about this new Moto font, but these are the updates that they're looking at. So they updated some fonts and they did the thing where now you can just like hover over cards to get them. So updated fonts for when it's smaller and everything. So I think I'm supposed to hit this blue thing and then I think I'm supposed to just counter this because that just doesn't seem like a fair Magic card for what I believe this deck is trying to do. What my belief of this deck is. Okay, so we are going to Mistvault Bridge. And I have to Thought Monitor. Play these. All right, draw 2. Blood Fountain is welcome. I'll still use the Ornithopter. Problem is, even if I want to play this, I gotta like improvise all that. So I could play it out next turn. And then like I could go Glimmervoid, play out Kappa Cannoneer. And then so it's not Dimir Frog. But we can go Glimmervoid, Kappa Cannoneer, and And then I think we just cycle away thing here. Yeah, they can't adapt on the same turn. I gotta start clicking into this, but they can't adapt. At the beginning of your upkeep, you can do all that nonsense. Some type of Esper here. Interesting, because they're gonna Solitude the Thought Monitor. Fair enough. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, yup. Cranial Ram. Oh, that should win the game. Put onto a Kappa Cannoneer. Yeah, that should win the game. Put onto a Kappa Cannoneer. Yeah. Glimmervoid. Cast the Kappa Cannoneer. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like none of this. Okay. Yo, Moto lag? Okay. Alright, there you go. Alright. So we will pass right through from there. So now this is a threat that they're just gonna have to work with here. So they can't pay the ward cost on this. That's what they have to remember. They cannot pay the ward cost on this. Yeah, they will adapt. Yep. There's so much going on here. Okay. Just yield through all this. Yeah. Yep. So what do you wanna flicker here? Yep. Seems pretty logical. This is a 4/4. Okay, so all your mana is tapped out. Kappa Cannoneer is gonna come in big, but they did draw a fair amount of cards here, so I'm not worried about Orcish Bowmasters. So that's kind of nice. This thing got Menace, but it's not attacking this turn, so yep. My turn here. We definitely want that. So we're gonna go Mistvault Bridge. Yeah, we're just gonna yield through all this. Cranial Ram. Red. Black. Black. Yep. Now what we can do is we can go equip. So we can make red by tapping this. And make color this. And equip onto this. It's now 16-4. I think we just gotta go in for the attacks. Like this is unblockable, right? So we just gotta go in for the swang. Like that is now 16 damage that they are taking. So that is kind of nice. We did just do it to him that way. Okay, you're at 1. You're at 1. Okay, the only way. I don't even know. What are they playing right now? What type of Esper list is this? Some type of like, what is this? Esper Satoro. I mean, hey, Cranial Ram? Cranial Ram on a Kappa Cannoneer. It's just like that. It's just like that. Just a really hard threat to deal with. Even if they go to flicker the Cranial Ram, I still have lethal off an unblockable thing. So I just need an artifact to enter the battlefield. Honestly, which might be a big ask. Depending on how I draw, it might actually be a big ask to have an artifact enter the battlefield. right? Yep. You kind of have to swing, right? The thing has like mad counters on it too. Yeah, you have to swing out. Just like really think about it. I'm curious what the 4 cards in their hand are. Like they put away a Flicker Wisp, so I'm wondering if they have one, because you could flicker the Cranial Ram, but that's not really a solution. It kind of is and kind of isn't. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. So pay 1, discard the Glimmervoid. Just try and make sure like somehow an artifact can enter. There you go. If it was a land, it'd be better. Okay, I mean, Thought Monitor. We actually need this to enter. Yeah, okay, there you go. And that's what makes it unblockable. Yeah, okay. I kind of don't know what they're playing. Hey, yo, you can tell like this is me coming into Moto after the update here. Blow it down, blow it down. Okay, so maybe Ghost Vacuum, maybe. It might actually be Dispatch, to be honest. They have exile effects. It might actually be Dispatch. Is that a counter magic? I could keep like 1 Rebuke, but it doesn't seem like the most helpful. Haywire Mite. Do I play Consign? Triggered abilities. Could play Prismatic. I see it. The Leyline Axe is like kind of funny. It's just the Leyline Axe is kind of funny. It's what really drew me to this list. I'll run it like this. I'll just supplement with some removal. The Leyline Axe is kind of funny. It's such a hodgepodge of cards. It's so close to playable. It's so close to playable. I needed one of these Refurbished Familiars to just be a land. This hand is a slam dunk. I have to mulligan this. I can't risk not drawing it. Okay, I'll run this. I think we legit. Let's actually drop the Ornithopter. You know, I could give the Ornithopter haste and just start going. It might actually be drop Urza Saga. All things considered, it might actually be drop Urza Saga, because I think the double ram is actually good. But the Urza Saga helps me get into stuff. Might make me some threats. Like the turn 1 Ornithopter might actually be good. So it might be drop Ornithopter. It might be drop Ornithopter. I could have kept that first hand and just tried to live on a dream. Like if I top deck a land, the hand is insane. The hand is nuts. So there is that. The hand is nuts. So I think we're going to start off on basic swamp into the Lavaspur Boots. And then next turn, I can go Spire into Cranial Ram. And then turn after that, I go Saga Cranial Ram to start swinging. Yeah, unfortunately, they got blocked like pretty well, but you know, that's okay. Don't want to see Recruiter of the Guard. What type of like Esper nonsense is this? What type of like Esper nonsense? No lands. No lands. What do you mean you kept a 1-lander? Red, black, Cranial Ram. Yeah, because next turn I'm playing Saga. Yo, do I double equip a Cranial Ram? Next turn, I'm going Saga, Cranial Ram, Lavaspur Boots onto my new Cranial Ram. Both are going in. Both are going in. Unfortunately, they're not like super big. I don't have many artifacts out. I only have 2. So the Cranial Ram will put another one onto there. Saga's not even an artifact land. But it can at least come in with some haste. Please don't draw another land. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing. Kappa Cannoneer. It's hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can tap these separately, right? Five. Not completely yet, but that's okay. There will come a time. There will come a time. We'll Cranial Ram. Red, black. Right? We'll give this guy haste. Yo, Fatal Push. Now's the time to use it. Oh, we have Solitude. Solitude. Pretty good. Should have played around it. Should have played around the Solitude Flicker. Gotta force them to have it, right? Because they're not drawing lands, so like it's like whatever. I still have like all these cards that I need, so. Yep. All right, they found their second land. They found their second land. All I need is Kappa Cannoneer. Unfortunately, I don't have enough mana for that, but I can start making Saga tokens, which is pretty damn good. I can just start making Saga tokens and just play this draw go game, which I'm pretty happy with. So it's not all that bad, folks. It's not all that bad. The Cranial Rams are just going to sit here and act as a win condition alongside Lavaspur Boots is kind of funny. We can Urza Saga for like a Mox Opal. Yep. Saga trigger. Mistvault Bridge is kind of nice. I think all we're gonna do is just like 1, 2, 3, 4. I could all commit. I think it's better to just create a thing token here. Oh, no blue. Okay. And then this says at the beginning of the next end step. That's so annoying. Okay. Got your blue there. Is this just like Urza Midrange Splash blue? Is that all this is? It's kind of what it's feeling like. Urza Midrange Splash blue. Okay. Okay. Opponent. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Lord of the Bailmerk. Yep. That's going to be really annoying to deal with. Okay, they don't want to flicker anything. Create a little 5/5. Now the question is, do I want to... Ooh, I got me a Mox Opal. I think I just want to play out a bunch of things. I'm not going to lie. I don't think it's about making tokens here. I think we're just going to do this. Let that go through. And I think we're just going to be creating a bunch of things here. So what we can do is I can get Shadowspear, play Mox Opal, Then what I can do, oh lord, like I could just beef this sucker up, and with like trample everything, I could just beef this sucker up so bad. And I think that might be the plan. Ward 1 is kind of funny. So cancel here. Equip. Pay 1. Pay black. Equip onto here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could play out Kappa Cannoneer, and that might just be good enough. Lifelink Trample. If I add this, this makes it so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes to, they go to 15. Like that's pretty damn good. Like that much damage with lifelink, and then we give a little like haste and everything. I feel like that's really good. But maybe it's better to just play out my board. I actually don't know. It might, honestly, it might just be better to Kappa Cannoneer. All things considered, I think we're just gonna go to I think we're just gonna play out a Kappa Cannoneer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then improvise with the Shadowspear, right? And then we can give this thing haste, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I think we give this thing haste. And like the ward is also kind of funny, because this thing already can't be blocked, so it's just like confirmed damage. So maybe, or is it better to just draw cards? Because this thing has lifelink trample, they can't break this. You know what? I'm just being super greedy here. I'm thinking through this like a lot, but we're just gonna play stuff out here. Yeah, that thing is just gonna be unblockable, whatever. Okay, so Spire of Industries. Now let's just give this thing haste instead of misplaying like that, which is what I just did. So we're gonna give this thing that, and then we're gonna go in for combat. We're gonna attack. Yeah, I love the fact that you can tap out that stuff. The lifelink is actually so big, because that puts us like over the top. This is going to gain like mega ward, so it essentially becomes like untargetable completely. So their thing right now is very similar to game 1. Like, how do you beat Kappa Cannoneer? That's the question you have to ask yourself. And I think that's what I was like just confusing myself on, like thinking about like, oh, outs to this, outs to that, whatever. But I have artifacts coming in. I have multiple artifacts coming in. That Blood Fountain resolves. That's 2 triggers on Kappa Cannoneer. So that's 2 triggers on Cannonneer. You're at 4 life. I'm at 31. I have an unblockable Kappa Cannoneer. You don't even have the mana to hit the ward 4 on it. You don't even have the mana for that. Like, even if you drew Solitude. Sure. I don't even know what your plan is here. So you flicker. I mean, I guess, yeah, you can Solitude. Okay. Okay. So you didn't want the Overlord of the Balemark. We are going to block. We're gonna block the Felia while we can. Okay, Felia dies, so that's not gonna like grow. Okay, fetch down to 6. You gain some life back, but I don't know. Yo, Kappa Cannoneer is a busted threat. It's so good. Kappa Cannoneer is such a crazy threat. This thing has ward 5. Like, you have to have a Wrath. Like, it has to be Wrath of God, Damnation, Wrath of Skies. Sure. That doesn't kill this. Yeah, it kills a bunch, but it doesn't kill that. Yeah, and I just win here. I mean, they don't know that, but I just win here. So happy I went for the card draw. Yep. So we got 2 triggers on this. Yeah, that's game. Kappa Cannoneer. Forget Imskir. Kappa Cannoneer. GG's. I would love to play first. Oh, baby. I would love to play first. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Urza Saga, Mox Opal, Ornithopter, Pithing Needle in the blind, Kahira. What am I even Pithing Needle into elementals? Is there anything that I get value out of Pithing Needling? Okay, so out of your sideboard, Kahira. Is there anything that... Is there anything that... No way. There's nothing out of elementals recently. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh, this is, sorry, sideboard. I didn't change that. Here, the Orphan Guard. I mean, I guess it could be a bunch of control lists, but let's see these 2. Let's see these 3. Okay, so it could be control, which we just named like Teferi. I think Teferi Time Raveler actually. Yeah, I guess. It depends. It could be Ren and 6 if it's 4 color. So this actually gets out Imskir like decently fast. So I'll actually keep this. It's not bad. So we'll go. We're just gonna get the Saga going. I'm gonna go Saga. Pithing Needle. Name. I just have to go with something in the blind. What do I really care about? It's gonna be, I don't really care about Teferi. Teferi bouncing one of my things is great. It's gonna be Ren in 6. Because the 4 color version is probably playing Ren. So we're gonna name Ren. We're gonna cast Ornithopter. We're gonna cast Mox Opal. That's 3 artifacts out there. Starting next turn, Spire of Industries, Mox Opal. You know, we're there. The problem is we're on a type rope here in terms of enabling that. Okay, so Lush Portico makes me happier about the Ren in 6 name. Yeah, makes me happier about the Ren in 6 name, so that's fine. Okay. Drawing Mox Opals is not what I want to do, but okay. We are just gonna do this now, I think. Actually, no, undo. They could be playing. It's probably Prismatic. It's their thing of choice. So no artifacts to play, but we will be making some artifacts, making Imskir even cheaper. Okay. Chosen Ren in 6. I don't know how to feel about this formatting, but it's cool. Okay, 3 colors, so it's banned. So Teferi would have been a better name, but that's okay. That's for us to like deal with. That's okay. Malevolent Rumble. Okay. Yeah, Teferi was a better name. That's okay. Just made a guess. I'll be Teferi. Choose a Solitude. Fair enough. I don't know why I removed that. But yeah, based into this board, Solitude makes sense. We're gonna do this right now. Make a little 4/4. Make a little 4/4. Third mode. I think we're just gonna go mana here. All things considered, we're gonna be drawing some cards, so I think we're just gonna go mana. Yeah. And then this grabs, do we like get Imskir? Like, how do we play this? So we get an artifact out here, right? And then we play Ornithopter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we can Imskir out. Play Mox Opal, give it haste. So I'm wondering if or if that's too greedy. I feel like Lavaspur Boots is pretty decent. I feel like it has to be pretty good. Let's Boots. Let's grab Boots. Then what we do is black, red, Imskir. Void, okay. So I'm gonna attempt to put this on this and then maybe they Solitude. No, they don't. Okay. So this is now unblockable, which is very interesting. I think we're just gonna go Mistvault Bridge tapped. That has haste. It might Solitude. I don't see a need to play all this stuff out now. So we go to combat. We attack with these two in the air. Imskir is untargetable. Yo, they're just gonna eat that? With the Solitude in hand, they're just gonna eat that? Do you not have a pitch target? I don't understand. Are you gonna Wrath of Skies for one? Wrath of Skies on why? Hold on, I shouldn't talk crap about Wrath of Skies on one into this board. Hold on. I shouldn't talk crap about Wrath of Skies X equals 1 into this board. It's pretty good. It's not a game-winning... Well, it kind of is a game-winning line, because then if you're able to pitch Solitude... Okay. Okay. Look at the top 4 cards. What are we looking for? Maybe like a pitch target for like double Solitude or something? No, okay. I don't know. You had the Solitude. So... Who do I control? Man. Yo, honestly, I'm not going to lie with y'all. Recording this, I am actually... So one of the things that happens to me is when I haven't eaten in a minute, I start to shiver. And I'm shivering right now. So I need to go eat. That's how I know my energy's low. I'm trying to like think on overdrive here and I am super thing here. So this is like Days Undoing Bant Control. I feel like it might just be Pithing Needle. Metallic Rebuke seems really good. Pulse Vacuum, Dispatch. I feel like I don't know, maybe the Cranial Ram's a little too much, but I feel like it's just Pithing Needle, but Pithing Needle seems kind of weak, honestly. I could actually pitch my 1 copy of it. Pithing Needle seems kind of weak. Like, what are they gonna bring in against me? Just Consign to Memories, right? Like, that's what I have to contend with. So maybe I just gotta bring in Prismatics. It's got to be like drop a Cranial Ram and drop the Pithing Needle and play 2 Prismatics. Call it there. I think that's what I got to do. Because they're playing Narset into a Bant control list. Kahira's a threat. Kahira's a pitch target to Solitude, really. How fast does his hand go off? Not really that fast. You know what this hand does. We begin with 7. Maybe we can be faster. This hand just relies on Imskir to really go off, and that kind of just gets countered. Problem is, like, Narset's like my biggest enemy. I need to be fast. I need to be fast. Yeah, I mean, I have a Leyline Axe out, which is kind of nice. I just don't know what that really does for me into this hand. Okay, it's so risky, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's so risky. Yeah. So we got the cute stuff out of the way. We gotta draw. We get the cute stuff out of the way. Got a Leyline Axe in, so that's kind of nice. So we will pass through from here. If we can just get like a 1 mana or a 0 artifact, we can go Refurbished Familiar like instantly. I got what I wished for. It's not exactly how I wanted it. I just can't cast it. It's fun. A colorless 1 mana artifact. RNGs is just... It's like the monkey's paw curls. I got exactly what I wanted. I got exactly what I wanted there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yep. We got for 2. Okay. I think I just have to concede there. I don't think I can beat that. I just kept such a greedy hand. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I'm gonna get punished for that. I probably could have mulliganed a little bit more, but I'm back on the play. I feel a little bit better about this. Yeah, they had the Wrath. Into this. It's not bad, actually. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll actually keep this. So we will start off with Glimmervoid into Blood Fountain. Yeah. After that, we can go Saga. Not Saga. You go Snow-Covered Swamp. That helps. So now we can play out everything. So I can do this. Then go Saga to start like going. Springleaf Drum. Black for Cranial Ram. Just dump out my hand. That's the best I can do here. Living Weapon. Pass the turn from there. Wrath of the Skies would be brutal, but that's just what I gotta eat. If it's Wrath of the Skies, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, Leyline Binding, probably on the Ram itself. Yep. Okay, Imskir's kind of nice in a way. I think I can play out Imskir. Decent amount. I could go Shadowspear, and then I can still... hold on. Does Shadowspear add anything? 1, 2, 3, 4? No, it's rounded down, right? Rounded down, yeah. So I just get... I just got 4. I just draw 2 cards anyway. There's no point in me playing it. Let's go red, black. Okay, so there is value in playing it. Red. Play the Imskir. Still only draw 2 cards. Double Solitude. Okay. Okay. Or not Solitude, Prismatic Strands. Prismatic Strands isn't that bad. Pretty open to it here. Pretty open to Strands here. Fortunately, probably gonna lose my Saga here. Okay, Narset's not bad. So we just gotta think about everything here. We have to attack Imskir into the Narset, and then if they Solitude, then hopefully I have resources to work around like a Force Negation. Okay. We're gonna gain 5. Yep. I actually can kill this, all things considered. Just draw a card first, yeah. Okay. Mox Opal is So I will create a token. I will then get a Lavaspur Boots. I will cast a Mox Opal. I will then equip Lavaspur Boots onto this. Go to combat. Attack. Attack the Narset. Narset dies. It's a little bit harder for them to prismatic, which is nice. Unfortunately, I can't do both. I think the ward one is just more valuable on that thing. Because I could have, even if I didn't make the construct, I had enough to where I could have just let the Saga go. And then I could have like equipped Shadowspear, equipped Lavaspur Boots, attack 3. Okay, 4 things entering. We'll probably grab the Solitude here. You can pay the 1. It's a good Solitude. Yep. Solitude Prismatic. I'm curious what they have in their hand. The ward one is so nice. The ward one's actually so nice. Just taxing them a little bit is just so relevant. Okay, Spire unfortunately gets exiled, so we will shadow. Up onto that. We'll spread ourselves out a little bit. It's pretty clear what their target's going to be. Go to combat. Attack. Okay. You can chop that. That's fine. Just Solitude. Like, at some point, you're going to need a Solitude. And then, like, okay, if you hard cast the Solitude, sure. You have to have that mana. Yeah, that's fine. Gain a little bit. If I really need to, I might actually pitch the Prismatic Strand to the Blood token. I might do it. I kind of need to draw into something. I kind of need to draw into something. Archive into Orion Reveal dropped. You don't want your I guess you want to land. I mean, they also don't want to like tap out to draw 3 cards. I can't just win out of nowhere. I can spread myself out pretty well and just win out of nowhere. Because you don't want to, well, you also don't want to tap out because then, yeah, you're not paying for the ward cost on it. If you have, I'm assuming you have another land, go to 5. Do that. Other than that, you're pitching for Solitude, which cannot feel great going into this, but oh well. That's on them to figure out. There you go. Okay. 2 mana. Okay. Kahira in hand. Okay, so that's going to be your pitch target. Nice. You like to see it. Okay, so I will... I'm going to ditch a Prismatic. It's just not the card I need right now. It's just not the card I need right now. Fortunately, nothing for me to recur either, which is kind of annoying. Pitch the Kahira. So that's just a threat gone for you. Which has to be annoying for you. Sure. So pay the ward. So that kills that. Now your Solitude is gone. I gain 8 life. It's a big game. Oh, Blood Fountain is cool. Wish I had a Cranial Ram. Refurbished Familiar is kind of sick, not gonna lie, because I can give it haste. Yep. Okay, let's equip onto this. Let's equip onto this. Okay, and then let's cast a Blood Fountain. This. So at least we get like the blood token, which is good. So now we know they have the prismatic. But if they want to use the prismatic, I mean, this thing, they're paying so much mana to prismatic this refurbished familiar. Such a crazy threat. I'm at 36 life. Opponent's got to find something. Opponent's got to find something here. Flooded Strand. The point where like Refurbished Familiar is drawing cards is like, it's that crazy point. It really is. It's that crazy point. Flooded Strand enters tapped. Pass right through. Let's do it. Okay, white, white. Blue. Blue. Supreme Verdict. Okay. There you go. That's a pretty damn clean answer. Okay. Leyline Axe is not what I'm looking for, but I'm gonna have to. I think I am pitching the Leyline Axe. It's just not a card I really care about. Yeah, double strike, but I need a threat. Okay, that works. Because prismatic strands I can't get rid of in case they play Narset. Okay. Okay, so right now I'm battling a prismatic strands. A prismatic ending. Actually, did they exile it? Is that what they did as part of all that? Maybe I'm not battling it anymore, but whatever. I still have to work around that. I'm potentially having it. Ban control. Doing what they can. Ban control doing what they can. So to be fair, what I can also do is at end step here, I'm going to sacrifice the blood token, bring back Ornithopter and the Refurbished Familiar. And then just do it again. Just run them out. Four blue. And 1 white. Oh lord. Bar. Let's do this. Do that. God, did I not pay for a single black? Okay, return those to my hand. In response to that. And then pass right through it. Honestly, at this point, if I draw a Kappa Cannoneer, I just win the game. If I draw a Kappa Cannoneer, I literally just win the game. So, let's see if we can't take it here. There's a lot of live draws. There's a lot of live draws. Okay. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Yes. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Like, you need to counter this. You need to counter this. Oh my god. Insane. 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 I'm just gonna equip onto this for 1. We're gonna play Ornithopter. And then I don't even need to play the Refurbished Familiar, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equip this onto this for 1. Like, yeah, I'm doing 1 less damage, but that's okay. This is unblockable as word 4. I'm then gaining like 8 life on top of this. So. All right. All right. So you literally, you have to have Wrath of God again. That is the only way. You have to have Wrath of God again. And honestly, even if you do, I just get it back with Refurbished Familiar. Which is kind of why I wanted to save it. It's kind of why I wanted to save it. In case I just need to go like over top again. Okay. Blue, blue. Blue, blue. Blue, blue, blue. Blue, 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 blue. Okay, blue, blue, white. Narset. Okay. Narset. Digs. 4. Top 4 cards. This is unblockable, by the way. Unblockable. Because unless you can kill this Urza Saga, I'm gonna have an artifact just enter. I'm not even gonna cast it. So you have to deal with this Kappa Cannoneer. Solitude does not work anymore. Your creature-based removal does not work anymore. You reveal Wrath of Skies. Okay. Wrath of Skies does do something here. It does. Wrath of Skies does do something here. It's actually more than something. But like, do you then have... Like, I don't even know. You Wrath of Skies? Then what? I just like swing in for lethal. Like, what is your Wrath of Skies gonna do here? Because it might just honestly be too late. I lose my Glimmervoid. I have 2 mana left over. Glimmervoid. Okay, let's create another threat. I don't know what they could have at instant speed. That is now unblockable. We will be grabbing... I don't know, frickin' Soul Guide Lantern. Truthfully. Hit Solitude, I guess. This already has Mega Ward. So we're going to attach that onto that with Mox Opal's mana. Go to combat. Attack. Because based on this mana right now, I can still kill the Narset. Okay, I can't kill Narset. Okay. War of Shan makes it so you can't attack? Hey, yo. I actually thought it was just the front side. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Orange chat makes it so you can't attack if it was kicked. Okay. So Wrath of Sky is much better here now. Wrath of Sky is much better. Miles better. Okay. Wrath of Sky is actually kind of crazy here now, all things considered. Yeah, so they can go white, white, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 1 mana off actually killing my Kappa Cannoneer. Orange chat was crazy. And then all I'm going to be left with is these two. Should have just killed the Narset. I should have just killed the Narset. I wasn't thinking about Orm's chant. I should have just killed the Narset here. I'm at 9 minutes. I should have just killed the Narset. They have another Wrath of Skies. Oh, Lord. And they play a Flooded Strand. Yeah, that kills everything. So they have the Wrath of Skies for everything here. Okay. So I shouldn't pass through completely here. I messed up. I should have killed the Narset with my Prismatic. They wouldn't have gotten the other Wrath. They're at 1 though. I don't have any reach. This is my problem. There's no Galvanic Blast. I'm about to lose my thing here. About to lose a lot, actually. Yup. That actually kills my Kappa Cannoneer, which is crazy. Yup. Artifact creature and enchantment. Okay, so we want to activate this just to draw a card. I mean, it helps. It's just not what we're looking for. It helps, but yeah. So you pay all the energy into this. White, white. Yeah. Oh, that actually... Wait. Oh my god. Wait. 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 That gets... Wait. Wait. Yo, you have a Solitude in hand. You have to use it. Wait. Wait. I have an artifact still. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to do everything now. Oh my god. Wait, the Wrath of Skies actually didn't do anything. Yo, let's go. Affinity for the win. All right. Okay, 2-0 in this league. For some faster games here. I feel like I'm playing so slow. I mean, okay. Okay. Let's go Darksteel Citadel thing. I can play out a turn 2 Refurbished Familiar. I could even hold up Metallic Rebuke, depending on what's going on. I'm stressed out. Okay, so it's we are not going to be playing Refurbished Familiar. Let me tell you right now, we will not be playing Refurbished Familiar. We will be casting Metallic Rebuke. We will definitely be casting Metallic Rebuke here. We will promptly be casting Metallic Rebuke here. Yeah, no, we will be hitting you with that. Improvise 1 and then blue. Definitely get that out of here. We will definitely be hitting that with a little metal rebuke. Okay. It makes my situation a little complicated if you kill that. You know what I mean? It makes it just a little complicated. Double Guide of Souls. What are we supposed to do? I mean, eventually we can do something. Eventually. that. Get them to discard a card. We can Metallic Rebuke the next spell. Yeah, we got a land out from under them. Let's go. Whoa. Then we can play Kappa Cannoneer, and maybe we can make a comeback. We can mount a comeback. Oh my god, they have another land. Boros Energy is about to Shrek me. Boros Energy is about to Shrek me so hard. Shrek me. Oh, Boros. Okay, black mana. Fatal Push. That's not nice. See, I gotta Metallic Rebuke this because it almost like that's because then I can't Metallic Rebuke after. Like I might as well just rebuke this. Because next turn that allows me to Kappa Cannoneer. But unfortunately, this probably allows them to resolve like an Ajani or something. Show me the Ajani. I'll concede. I'll concede. Depending on what I draw. Oh, baby. Boros Energy. Okay. Boros Energy. It'd be like that. They got 5 energy. They're going to turn one of these into some buffed up 3/4 with flying. And it's just going to be like, what am I doing with my life? Yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, we are just going to have to cap a Cannonneer. We're just going to have to cap the living cap out of this cap. Okay, we are just going to cap the living cap out of this cap. And we're just going to play a little Kappa Cannoneer. And then maybe next turn we can top deck something like a Shadowspear, and then we can Drossforge Bridge and Shadowspear unblockable, and then we can get in for some damage, and like we can outpace the middling nonsense that they're doing to us. Maybe. It's just discard 1, draw 2. It's just discard 1, draw 2 here. They don't even need no Regavin. Why would they need a Regavin? They are super buffing everything. We are not outpacing this damage, folks. It's too late. The writing is on the wall. There is literally maybe just one card that could do it for us here. Because I can't even block the cat. The Ajani flips, and then I just take the L. I can't even block the cat. They just give this flying. I can't even block the cat. Yeah, we're just gonna have to eat 8 damage. Lord knows I ain't blocking no cat. I didn't even want to block the cat. You're right. I didn't even want to block the cat. All right. I didn't even want to block it. All right. Okay. I did not even want to block the cat. Right. What do we draw that even is remotely close to winning us the game? That is not that card. Oh my god. Wow. I have a feeling this isn't a good matchup for us. At least it's Mardu as well, so I'm expecting Orcish Bow Masters. Wow. So much fun. Metallic Rebukes are not it. We don't want to be piecemealing them like that. Pithing Needle is kind of hilarious. We're just going to bring in a whole suite of removal. I could bring in Welding Jar, which is pretty fair. It's just gonna be about playing removal. We are on the play with Affinity. We are on the play with Affinity. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, folks. We're winners. We're winners. Come on, we're about to steal it from them. Let's insane hand. Game 3, insane hand. It's better to be lucky than good. That's all I'm saying. I am shivering, folks. I've not eaten. I'm telling you, after this game, I'm gonna go eat. Maybe that's the secret, though. I haven't eaten, and I'm just winning games. Maybe that's honestly the secret. Leyline Axe is the biggest meme. I kind of want to shave copies of Leyline Axe. This actually has to be one of the dumbest cards. I'm not gonna lie. It just has to be one of the dumbest cards. I'm just gonna submit it like this. I'm actually just gonna bring in the Welding Jar. I hope those came in. Wow, it's not looking like it, but okay. This is like so close to a turn 1 like Kappa Cannoneer, but like Yeah, it's actually so close to a turn 1 Kappa Cannoneer. Yeah. Bring that out, bring that out. So close to a turn 1 Kappa Cannoneer. Love it. They're probably like, huh? Raggy? There it is. Confused. So close to a turn 1. A turn 1 Kappa Cannoneer. See, that's the type of thing energy can beat, though. I have literally lost to energy with 3 hollow ones out on turn 1. Energy is the type. If there is a deck that can beat it, it's energy. So I shouldn't shame him for it. Let's go Glimmervoid and just Kappa Cannoneer the heck out of this. 2, 3, 4. Yep. So this thing is about to get crazy because once I start putting Leyline Axes on this thing, so first of all, the Kappa Cannoneer, untargetable. Untargetable. For all intents and purposes, this is an uninteractable threat. Mardu Energy, for largely speaking, is not going to be able to interact with Kappa Cannoneer. And I think that's the secret, folks. We just have to be able to draw back-to-back insane hands in each game. Back-to-back insane hands. And then we're going to be able to equip. It's going to have unblockable and double strike. To be fair, it's not necessarily unblockable. I need an artifact to actually enter the battlefield. Oh my god. Folks, I don't write the scripts. When I tell you I do not write the scripts. I do not write the scripts. I don't know what to tell you. I don't write them. I don't write them. They just I don't write them. I don't write them. It's crazy. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna beat that either. This is a 7/7 with double strike and unblockable. I don't know how you're beating it either, to be honest. But hey, maybe I was a little hasty on the Leyline Axe. Look, in those insane scenarios, if you need to enable affinity and power out of Kappa Cannoneer, it works. Is this fast enough? What does this hand even do? It plays out a Cranial Ram on turn 2. It can't even turn 1 a Cranial Ram. It can't even turn 1 a Cranial Ram. They maul. Alright. It does stuff and things. Maybe the Cranial Ram is good enough. Maybe the Ram is good enough. They kept on a 6, we get an extra card. Yeah, this kept on a 6. Glimmervoid, play Blood Fountain. Let's turn it on. We played on the other Blood Fountain. Yeah, I mean, just have to let this nonsense through, right? Dispatch. Ooh, that changes up the math a little bit, but Ornithopter. Mox Opal. Blood Fountain. Black. Right? Then what we do is we dispatch the living bejesus out of that. Goodbye. Okay. Would have loved another Blood Fountain, but that's okay. I'm actually happier it was a dispatch. For the record, I was happier that was a dispatch, for the record. So, let's just be honest with ourselves. Okay. Okay. Without energy, I guess it's not that bad of a threat. Spire of Industries. We will go Cranial Ram. Black and red. We'll play a Blood Fountain, because why the hell not? You might as well just skyrocket the amount of artifacts that we have out on the field. Okay, that's not fun. Second one. Just got to attack with the 2-1? Okay. I was going to say. No moves on the opponent here. Yo. Lavaspur Boots. Okay. Let's go Lavaspur Boots. Lavaspur Boots is kind of sick. We're gonna... Well, we can't Boots and equip, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Let's Boots on that. Sure. Okay. Sure. Okay. Let's throw it onto this then. And we pass right through. No attacks. So we'll tax the removal just a bit. The problem is they attack like pretty damn well here. They attack pretty damn well. Ornithopter in the yard. I need my draw cards at this point. That's the problem. I need my draw cards. Static Prison. Good target. Good target. Good target. Good target. That solves that. Yup. 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 And you can just make something big, but then you lose thing. Yeah, I was gonna say might not be what you're looking to do. Mox Opal. Okay, we are going to Soul Guide Lantern. We're gonna ping that out, right? We are going to. This is why I never like not never. It's just like I don't really want to get rid of the Soul Guide Lantern. Sometimes it's just straight up a redraw, which is kind of nice. Let's throw this onto this. I don't even know. I think we just passed the turn. Unfortunate. We were having a good time. Unfortunate. Problem is, the longer this game goes, the worse it is for us. Like, we're just not going to get there. Yeah, I think with double guide, I think we just lost this game. I think double guide might seal that. We need a miracle. That game two was a miracle. We need a miracle. Honestly, to be fair, I just kept a bad hand. I felt like it dumped out a lot of artifacts. They mulliganed. You know, like I felt like there was stuff and things happening. But I guess if I was just gonna cycle it too, I should have just cycled a blood token. But also it's just like artifact counts, you know? What are you playing at this point? White and red for a Thraben Charm. Flip a Johnny, goddamn. I don't know how I'm beating this. Yup. So they're gonna swing in the air with that thing. It's gonna gain flying. You're gonna use 3 energy for that. We just gotta keep attacking this Ajani. I hope we can kill it, but yeah, we'll just do that. I hope we can kill it. I don't know. It all depends on how we draw. Imskir is kind of funny. And it kind of solves my problem. So red. And then black. Imskir. Draw. I think it's 3 cards. Yep. Oh, baby, we're drawing cards. Oh, baby. So we're gonna go to this. Colorless. Attack the Ajani. Kill that. Okay, all right. We are mounting a comeback. This is actually genuinely. How are we blocking here? Oh, this thing doesn't have flying. God damn. All right. Whatever. I guess the way to do this was actually play like Refurbished Familiar and go at it that way, but that's okay. So what we're gonna do is we are just gonna start drawing some cards. I think we just gotta start putting bodies in front. Another Spire is welcome because now we can Refurbish Familiar. So we will do this while we get the ability to draw cards off that, and then we will pass the turn. So we have a pretty good defense here. The problem is I'm going to take 3 off this Ajani coming down. Yeah, the better play was play out I actually messed up so hard. The better play was play out a Refurbished Familiar, give that haste, and then I don't have to take 3 damage here. Yeah, I don't have to take 3 damage here. Okay. Yup. Surprised they didn't even... Well, I mean, they zeroed. Let's Thought Monitor first. Yep. Draw 2 cards. Let's go to combat. I think we have to attack all here. I think we kind of just have to Lavaspur Boots. Questions, do they have lethal next turn? If I just leave 1 back, I have to kind of swing all here. That's my problem. I kind of have to swing all. So I kind of have to just be like, do this. Hold on. Let's do this first. Let's blood token, discard the Leyline Axe because that's not relevant right now. It could be lethal at some point, but let's Welding Jar. Let's go to attacks. Attack a Johnny. Attack a Johnny. Attack a Johnny. I think we just have to commit all here. Kill the Ajani. That's it? I'm gonna regenerate this. What? Why would you do that? I'm gonna regenerate this. So Johnny dies. We play blood. Don't play Blood Fountain. In case I need a blood token. Probably just blood token now, honestly. Discard Urza Saga. Oh my god, Dispatch is so good. Holy, Dispatch is insane. Dispatch is actually insane. This makes it so they definitely don't have lethal. Yo, Dispatch is actually insane. I should have used Spire of Industries. I'm so dumb. Now I'm losing a life for no reason. But Dispatch is actually insane. Holy. Okay, that should protect me there. That should protect me there. Is this a comeback? Like, yo, I don't want to say, but is this a comeback? Okay. Oh my god, I misplayed that round so bad. I could have killed the Ajani like much sooner. Could have killed the Ajani much sooner. I also lost my Leyline Axe, which is kind of important. They kept the card on top. They kept the card on top. They kept the card on top. Okay, they pay for it. What's the card that you kept on top? Is it Meltdown? Season, okay. All right, yeah, I mean, CPZ. Okay, CPZ. CPZ. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Land, okay. Fetch, okay. Enabling Fatal Push. Orcish Bowmasters, maybe? Some type of lifelink would end this, and we might be a little too late with the Urza Saga, but let's see. Yikes. Okay. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Johnny's a really good draw here. So we have to be on the defense here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to eat a bunch of damage here. Yup. So what are we blocking here? What are we blocking? Yep. What are we blocking with flying? Okay. So go to blocks. We're blocking the 3/4. Taking 2, go to 5. We can just be kind of on the defensive here. Problem is we can't block the cat. Therein lies my problem. I can't block the cat. I can bring back 2 Ornithopters. So I think we will Blood Fountain. That's actually so crazy. I don't even have lethal on the freaking kickback. So give me that. Lockers are great. Spire of Industries is like kind of annoying, but blockers are great. I'll take blockers. Okay. So let's go to combat. Let's attack. I mean, they're not, no, we have to attack in the air if we attack. I think we just want to try and block everything here. The problem is if they somehow get through for damage. Yeah, I'm in such a crap position. I've taken all this free damage for like no reason here. Okay, it's fine. I can make a Saga token. I need to survive this turn. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I just need to. Because I can go to 1. It all depends on how they top deck. I can go to 1. Because they go attack, cat tokens. And I can try and chump it somehow. Yeah. Okay, so they have no creature coming in. Yeah, they know I can't block the cat tokens because that just flips a Johnny. These creatures like functionally having unblockable is like so annoying. I don't, yeah, you have to kill Season Pyro. Yep, you can't pay for it. Little blocks. Imskir here. If it's Orcish Bowmasters, so be it. If it's Bowmasters, then so be it. I'm at 1. Okay. Just like dead silent, like what is it? Okay, all right. That I can work with. That I can work with. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Because this is what I start doing starting next turn. Okay, you get an energy token, that's fine. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna create another, we're gonna create a giant thing here. We're gonna create a giant thing. Okay. That's a 10-10. Back to my turn. Go back to me. What do we draw? Ornithopter, cool. Okay, so we're gonna grab... Yeah. I'm gonna create another one. Okay. We're gonna make it as big as possible. We're gonna get a Shadowspear for the lifelink. We're gonna play Drossforge Bridge. We're gonna play Ornithopter. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna equip onto this 1 and 2. Yep. And oh, okay, Moto lag. Equip onto here. We're gonna Lavaspur Boots onto the construct token. Paying the 1 here. Giving a haste and ward. It's a 16-5. I'm gaining 16 life. And I feel like I have lethal in air, kind of. Like they have to... I think I have lethal. All things considered. I don't know. Let's just try it. I'll go attack all and try it. I think I just have lethal. But I'm gaining 16 life. At least. Yeah, I think I might have successfully just came back in this game. I think I might have. Trample lifelink is so big. That's a 16-5. Oh my god, Urza Saga. What a busted magic card. Urza Saga, what a busted magic card. Oh my god. Oh my god, we actually came back. Oh, I am so sorry for misplaying. Oh my god, we came back. Olé! Woo, baby. That's what we call gaming. That's what we call gaming, baby. All right. I'm going to go get some food. And then we're going to be back. We are 3-0 in this league with Imskir Affinity doing some crazy things. Let's go. We are back in of better mind, but just have a small rant about organic food. Absolute garbage, let me tell you. I'm going to try it. Organic food, you know what the problem with organic food is? It just doesn't stay. Like, I don't have the money to be constantly buying food. I'm a big meal prepper. Some organic foods, they just don't last long enough. Like right now. Got some type of organic dessert. Didn't even check it. Had it for like 3 days. Been eating a little bit at a time. Went to go put it in my mouth. Tastes hella weird. Bro, I don't even know how this goes bad. Apparently it's some type of organic mochi or whatever, right? Having some red bean mochi dessert. Tasting mad funky. And I'm like, that's not what it's supposed to taste like. And so, put it in my mouth. I'm like, bleh. Like, yo, it tastes like, tastes expired. It tastes legit expired. And then I look at it and it's friggin', oh my god, I don't even want to go into it. God, that was so upsetting. Ended up having a Reese's, which is arguably better, but I didn't want some that sweet. I wanted some mochi anyway. Up against energy again. Who knows if we'll be this lucky? Especially against the turn 1 Ocelot's Pride. But we do get to power some stuff out here. Like, we do get to just go Refurbished Familiar. Right? Into... Get to go Refurbished Familiar. Into another Refurbished Familiar. Which is kind of nice. That was a pretty powerful start to the game, I would say. Not bad. Pretty powerful start to the game. Okay, we lost the Galvanic Discharge, so we will pass through. Unfortunately, these are 2-1s. They will not be blocking the Ocelot Pride. I could actually double block here. Oh no, I can't. They're tapped. Okay, there goes the double blocking dreams, but alas. That's okay. We managed to get them to be down on 2 cards. That's the best I can do. Down on 2 cards. Oh, he did out of land. All right, it's fine. End step. You create 2 cats. Yep. That's where things start getting a little ridiculous. So what we can do is you can play... Probably play Cranial Ram. Right? Create a creature. So make the Cranial Ram. Then what we do is we tap. Do we tap the Ram, or do we want... What do we want in the graveyard? Probably this, right? So we want... Black tap. Blood Fountain. Okay, so my plan is double block one of my plan is to double block one of the Ocelot Prides. It's not pretty, but that's the plan. That's the plan. I could have gone Springleaf Drum, tap Refurbished Familiar, play the Blood Fountain, but that's not the type of game we want to play right now. I think we need to just hold them untapped, have it available. Mana Tithe? I mean, yo, Mana Tithe it is. That's kind of unfortunate based on how I'm going to be blocking, but that's okay. That's okay. What'll happen eventually. Now I don't get blown out as much with the plan, but this is the plan. You're going to have all these damn cat tokens. I have to like double block and hope they don't have removal. If I get blown out, I get blown out, but I need to start killing these things. That's my problem. So they can kill one of these. And I kill them. Yeah. So that's got to mean something. Okay. I mean, they're almost at the point. I mean, they are at the point pretty much of, yeah, once they discard. Oh, that Flage is coming in too. Like, yo, they've just gone too far. Flage just comes in. This doesn't even have thing. I mean, they have to have. I mean, they attack. They create a mana. 3, 4, 5. I can't beat this. Yeah, I just can't beat this. Pretty good start. Pretty good start from the opponent. So, I think in this case, I mean, yo, we are in the play. The counter spells are better, but. Play the removal, and then I like Soul Guide for a redraw if we need it in a pinch. And then I don't know how much like combat I want to be going back and forth with, like in terms of like playing Welding Jar. Maybe on defense. Maybe on defense. This is essentially the comeuppance. Watch, I have now 8. I feel much better. I feel like I can focus, and the games are gonna go like much faster. My opponents are just gonna be much better. But hey, I'm already 3-0 in this league. If we can bring it back, that would be great. I would love to get a little 4-1 in here. So this hand. It may just have to be fast enough. I don't know, it's that slow type of hand. And I feel like we could technically do better. But we're gonna start off on the artifact here. Then we're gonna go probably Urza, Saga, or it might be Spire. Oh, that changes some of the math actually. Yeah, it might be Saga. Okay, so we're gonna go Saga. So Saga, Boots, Opal, or do we go Spire? Because then Spire allows me to play all 3. It allows me to Cranial Ram and thing, which I think is better. Yeah, okay, it's gonna have to be that. So Mox Opal. It doesn't allow me to do all 3 actually. Oh, I'm so dumb. I could have gotten a Saga going. Oh, I mean, this gives me haste, actually. So it probably is better. It might force the removal. This is actually probably... Like, in general, it's probably better. Yeah, this might actually end up just being better. So get you to discard a card. That's really annoying. Okay, do you have the Galvanic in response to this? Curious if they have another Wrath of Skies. Yep, shock that in. Have your removal spell ready. Yep. Okay, I mean, next turn... Yeah, next turn it's going to be Saga, Cranial Ram, equip Boots. Problem is, I don't really know if I'm attacking. Oh, okay. You kept a one-lander. Very, very interesting. Oh, I actually can't... Oh, no, I can. Okay. Yeah, I can. Okay, sorry. I was thinking I can't Cranial Ram, but no, I can. Black. I can Cranial Ram. Let's put it onto this. Do you have it again? Do you have another piece of removal again? Oh my lord, this hand from the opponent. It's crazy. This hand from the opponent. It's actually crazy. Okay. All right. I'm trying. At least I got the 3 artifacts I need to play that. So next turn, I mean, let's see if they don't draw another land. Let's see how lucky we can get. Oh lord. Can't. Unfortunately, we can't always get that lucky. I feel like if they didn't have this land here, they definitely would have lost this game. Just feels like you're too far behind, because then I create a token, give it boots, and I'm off to the races. Yeah, they need that for the Wrath of Skies. Yep. And I lose everything. At least I'm able to Saga. Yeah, at least I'm able to get this going, so that's kind of nice. Fortunately, pretty far from an Imskir, but that's okay. Add removal spell into removal spell into Wrath of Skies. Ultimately, this is like the big downfall of Affinity. It's just really hard to like make it work. Like, especially if this is your follow-up. Like, come on. That's your follow-up? That's insane. Okay. Yeah, we just gotta pass through. Like, I just need to start making tokens. It's not Cranial Ram. At least make a 3/3 versus Cranial Ram's like a 4/1. The Arena of Glory on lock here. Stony Silence is crazy. Yo, the amount of hate in this game is wild though. Yo, the amount of hate in this game is wild. Had everything. Yo, they discarded the Wrath of Skies. They had the Oust. Nah, this is actually yo, the wildest game. The wildest game. Oh my god, the wildest game. Okay, all right. This is what thing does, I guess. I mean, I can't even create a token in response, so I'm just gonna be getting like a useless artifact, really. So, I mean, if I had to have just an artifact do something, it's got to be a creature, right? Like, if I just wanted the most value out of something, it's got to be a creature. So, Glimmervoid. We can't even Imskir. 1, 2. That costs 6 mana. So we have to go red and black. Oh, Lord. I guess it's all in good. It's all in do fun, right? This is to make sure you don't just auto lose to like you know, the mana base is always like questionable sometimes with like when you look at it with first glance at Affinity, but sometimes it's just so you don't auto lose to like Karn the Great Creator or something. Yo. Energy! It's actually so crazy. Okay. You got the city's blessing. Wow. Got the city's blessing. Okay. I think I'm just gonna concede. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if there's actually a singular draw that I care about. 1, 2, 3, 4. This costs 4 mana. But I can only tap 2. I think this is legitimately, as long as I took, as much as I misplayed and got that win, this is what I deserve. This is like my comeuppance for what I just played against. I don't think there's a single hand I ever could have mulliganed to that would beat this, unless it was like legitimately a turn one. It had to be like a legitimate turn one Kappa Cannoneer. Like it legit, that was the only hand that could probably beat this. Yeah, like I can't even tap for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap for 3. All right, energy just as quickly as I can beat him, I lose him. Let's go to game 5. You'll be happy to hear, folks, that game 1 didn't actually record itself. I ended up mulling down to 1 and just getting super unlucky. So we lost it. We went to sideboards, ran back the same, whatever start. We're gonna keep this. This, you get a refurbished familiar out. Might actually be able to do more. 1, 2, 3. This hand does stuff and things, so I'll be pretty happy with this one. So this, let's cast Mox Opal. Let's cast Springleaf Drum. Then what we can do is cast Refurbished Familiar for black. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, we're not completely there on getting our opponent here, but unfortunately, we didn't get the game 1, so we're already down a game. It's kind of annoying. The way this league ended up, super frustrating, but looks like we're up against Demir. Opponent literally opened up on, it was like Scalding Tarn. Yeah, literally this. And I was just so mad that I mulled down to 1. Thankfully, wasn't captured. Right? We took the L. It was awful. Mulligan all the way down. Could not find a single land with a Mox Opal or a land. It was insane. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble targeting themselves. So they may or may not want to keep it. So you draw your card. Another free artifact is very welcome. We will Thought Monitor. Okay. We'll cast Thought Monitor. Draw 2 cards. We will then cast. This is just 1 blue, right? Yeah, baby. Yeah, we're off to a pretty nice start here in terms of just drawing a bunch of cards and replenishing our hand a little bit. So that's pretty good. Go to attacks here. Next turn we can play Spire of Industries, Leyline Axe, and Thought Monitor. Hopefully that helps us speed things up a little bit. But if we're up against, or what we're up against right now, Otawara, Mishra's Bauble, Thundering Falls tells me some type of mid-range deck. Is this Grixis? Is this Twin? Is this Grixis Frog? Okay. Scalding Tarn. Breeding. Oh. Malevolent Rumble. Sink into Stupor. Haywire Mite. Mishra's Babooble. Oh my lord. What did they pick? They chose Haywire Mite. Seems like a pretty logical choice. Haywire Mite seems like a pretty logical choice here. In terms of a magic card, it seems like something we're gonna counter the living bejesus out of as well. I'm actually kind of wondering if this is Breach. Kind of wondering if this is Breach now. I think this is Breach. Everything about this tells me this is Breach. Hold on. Let's just back up here. I am 90% sure this is Breach. At this point in the game, I would see so much more of Breach, but I think this is Breach. So I think what we have to do, I'm leveling around with Thoughtseize Oracle Tameo. So as long as we take out Grinding Station, I think we're fine. So if we just name Grinding Station, Pithing Needle on that. Like if we just, okay, so first start off with some card draw. So let's do that. Then we Pithing Needle naming Grinding Station. Should start off with a card draw, but oh well. Pithing Needle naming Grinding Station. I think we should be fine from there. Like, I don't know what else this deck is. I mean, it's Sink into Stupor. That's your out. And then we go to combat. Attack. We're going to hold up the Metallic Rebuke. Attack for 6 in the air. And what we do is we counter the Haywire Mite. Yeah, we Metallic Rebuke the Haywire Mite. I mean, if they go land and then cast it, like, so be it. It's just they're not getting rid of the Pithing Needle now. Just gotta mean something. It almost confirms we have lethal next turn. Unfortunate. It's okay. In which case, if they just play Haywire Mite here, I think I'm pretty open to just like... I'm pretty open to just like letting it resolve because I can't counter it, so it's probably best I just counter something else. Interesting. So I have lethal in the air. What is your stop here? Okay. You have force negation? These decks don't play force. Okay. What are you breaching for? I actually don't understand what you're breaching for. You're just gonna bobble? Okay. I don't understand what you're breaching for. Yeah, I'm not countering that. I don't understand what you're breaching for. But okay. Look, I have lethal in the air. I'm confused. I'm confused. You need to be able to enable Mox Opal to even sink into Stupor, if that even matters. Okay. Okay, so do you just grab the other breach? Lose this breach? I don't understand. Like, you lose this game as I swing in here. Oh, I feel like this is a deck that I actually, like, it's winnable. I feel like this is a deck that's winnable. I'm kind of mad that game 1 was let go of. Okay, they did not get that one. Go begin sideboarding. Okay, so now we know it's breach, which makes me feel a lot better. So against this, it's going to be cage, ghost vacuum, damping sphere. Like, it's going to be like all of this. So we drop the cranial rams because we don't want that speed. Soul Guide Lantern's fine enough. Pithing Needle's fine. Probably drop some amount of Leyline Axes. And then we just have to play not Consign. Consign isn't the counter spell. That's the thing. Like, I think they expect we bring in Consign. And then, like, technically you can play around it. So, Grafdigger's Cage, Pithing Needle, 1, 2. Just run it like that. I don't think it's prismatic ending. You just... That's like just more so removal or any permanents we're more so worried about. Technically, you can play Consign. I just don't know if, like, you can counter most things. That's just what it is. So I think I just have to bring it in. Like, we can drop the Leyline Axes. Like, we don't need to be that aggressive. Drop a Metallic Rebuke and play 3 Consign. But I also kind of want to play this Metallic Rebuke. Like, is Ghost Vacuum that good? I don't think that's what goes. I don't think this matchup is what Ghost Vacuum is for. But whatever. Metallic Rebukes kind of like lose their value though. That is my problem with them. This hand doesn't do anything. We got them all this hand. This hand doesn't do anything. If there was a Mox Opal, there potentially was an argument for this one. Can you imagine if we boarded into Stony Silence? Can you imagine? Very winnable, very winnable. Very, 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 very winnable. Fortunately, they begin with 7. A little sad life, but that's okay. We get an extra card. It'll have to be this one. We'll keep this. I think we keep Urza Saga. Refurbished Familiar might be a little wishful thinking, but it adds to artifact counts. It might actually just be Thought Monitor. Yeah, it might actually just be Thought Monitor. Yeah. I kind of just have to play Drossforge Bridge tapped. And if they like turn to me, they turn to me. It's just I can't create blue any other way. So it has to be bridge tapped and go. And then I just have like a quote unquote permanent artifact that they can't really interact with. Speaking of Thoughtseize bug. Yeah, I think we just start off with bridge. Then we can go Spire. Like, the other argument is actually just Urza Saga into Drum. The other Saga argument is Urza Saga into Drum, but I think I might Urza Saga into Drum right now. Okay, so they're gonna be getting some of their pieces. They got an Urza Saga win before I did. Okay. What do they do with their... They actually bought them both. I'm just noticing on the preordain. That's really good news. They bought them both on that preordain. Yeah, they bought them both on that preordain, which is really good. So we'll trigger that here. Oh, I messed up. I needed to play Spire of Industries here. I actually messed up so hard. What am I even doing? Oh my god, I can't even think. I can't even think. I'm actually so dumb. I'm thinking too fast. I'm thinking too fast. They bought them both twice. Let's just hope they don't have it here. Okay, all right. They don't have it yet. Good enough for me. They don't have it yet. Okay, we will not be creating Saga tokens. But we will finally go Spire of Industries. We will play out the Refurbished Familiar for 1 black. Get them to discard a card. Underworld Breach. I think I just have to hold up Consign to memory. I think I just have to hold up Consign to memory. I don't think we thought... Well, we could Thought Monitor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This costs 3. I can pay 3, but then I'm left with 1 here. Then I can't consign for multiple, which I think is valuable too. If they have Veil of Summer... Well, if they have Veil of Summer, I can't beat it anyway. What's the opening I'm willing to give them here? I think we just pass. Sure, create a token. They want to grind with me, I can grind with them. I'll take the 4. Yeah, I'll take the 4. Do they want to tap to make... If they tap... Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's all I'm saying. That's a good sign. That's not really winning the game. Yeah, Haywire Mite. Okay. Goddamn Haywire Mite, of course. Unfortunately, just a 5/5. We will take 6. It's not winning the game this turn. That's good. Okay, what are we hitting here? Ooh, they definitely don't want that. That was an activated ability. Yeah, okay. Killing the Saga is a good hit. Yep. Okay, no hit on that, and that's fine. Let's go Saga. Ornithopter. Saga, Ornithopter. And then we can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can Thought Monitor here. Tap down these two. Draw 2 cards. Double Consign's pretty nice. Let's just do this. And then pass the turn. So we can block both of those like pretty well. Okay. So they're decreasing the artifact count. Big fan of that. They target me twice. They target themselves. Oh no, they target me and then they target themselves. Yeah, that makes sense. Maximize your information. I now have a 9/9. I have an Urza Saga going. And I have double Consign, which is really powerful. Probably should have just swung in the air. I'm just thinking of a situation where I might want to double block. And then after that, the Saga gets going and I can find some hate pieces. I think I'm supposed to consign this. I think I'm supposed to consign that. Like right now, their Mox Opal is available to them. Based on like the double construct tokens here. I really need Saga. I really need Saga to go off. That Saga getting like Soul Guide Lantern would have been so good. Saga getting like... Has to be Soul Guide Lantern. It's not Grafdigger's Cage, because then at least with Soul Guide we can cash it in. That's the key. It's... You can cash it in. Alright. Yeah, I feel like that was... Yeah, I feel like the counter on the Mox Amber was the correct choice. Alright, tap it for mana. Nature's Claim going crazy. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Go through combat here. Second main. Reach. Okay. Okay. Like this is just good value. This is just good vet. This is a value breach. They are desperate for something. Big fan of this. This is a value breach. Yep. They're playing the other one. They're trying to draw. Which is good. I don't mind. That's one breach gone. That's one less card that's one less breach that I have to worry about. I wonder how deep they go here. Do they just play another bauble just to draw another card? Might be worth it. Might be worth it depending on what they want to do. Yeah, okay, so their library is gone. Their library is gone, which I'm happy about. That's fine, so they get their value. Okay. So I think yield to these triggers. I don't really care about any of that. We're gonna go to combat. Like I think we just swing all and just start like threatening stuff. Yep. Spire of Industries. Go to combat and just start swinging. There's not much else we're gonna do. To be fair, I could have held up the blood token, which probably was a little better, but let's see what happens here. Yep. So take 4. We'll go to redraw with Bauble. We aren't being punished for our mistakes. We are not being punished for our mistakes. Okay. This show, you got a fresh hand. You got yourselves a fresh hand. What can we do with said fresh hand? What can we do with said fresh hand? How many Veil of Summers do you have right now? How many Veil of Summers do you have? Right now I'm in this weird position where I just have like too many counter spells. Okay, so I like this, that, you know, tap lands means less aggression. Their Mox Opal is not also available to them, which might have been a miscalculation on their part. But hey, I'm here for that. I got a ton of mana. Not really interested in much else. We're just gonna go to combat. Attack. In the air. Okay. They're just gonna go down to 5. Interesting. Okay. So it's now or never. You gotta win this turn. That's the idea. You gotta win this turn. I almost have to turn off this Mox Opal because, like, if they play a colorless spell, I was gonna say I have to shut them off red, but there's the red. Okay, so we're gonna ditch this Ornithopter. Try and draw something here. Ditch this Ornithopter, try and draw something. Mistvault Bridge is not really what I'm looking for, but that's okay. Cage. Ooh. Cage. Now you're speaking my language. Okay, naturally drawing Cage is kind of nice. Naturally drawing Cage is kind of nice. Okay, so you're at 1. Okay, so now your Mox Opal is even farther from being enabled. Okay. We shall Cage. You have a counterspell? Sink into Stupor? Sink into Stupor you'll just wait for. Yeah, Consign, I can't really deal with that. That's okay. Okay. So Cage is gone. Can they win this turn? Like they've just been doing turn after turn of nothing. They have access to their red, which was the hard part for them. Oh, my heart's like beating on my chest right now. Like, can they win this? Okay, Urza Saga trigger. Yes, you got mana. Okay. Okay, I'm not immediately worried about Emery. Yeah, I'm not immediately worried about Emery. Like to counter the ETB or anything like that. Breach. Okay. Gotta put a lot into your yard right now. You just have to hope the last card in my hand is not consigned to memory. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. So the Mox Opal is online. Oh no, that's played from their thing. Okay. So what's the plan here? So you got Mishra's Bauble out. You have 1 mana. You have access to 1 mana. Yeah, and I just win the game. Okay, all right. That was the most bumbling league I've ever played, but I hope it just goes to show that Affinity can do insane things. I'm not sure about Leyline Axe, but it does stuff and things. Yeah, okay. GG's. I'm just going to call it here. I can't explain myself on this league. GG's.